Good Sunday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV, the internal combustion engine age YouTube channel. Talks about my cars and trucks and motorcycles and SUVs and all the good stuff. Hey there, good morning, good Sunday morning. Not so much a conversation morning, more about the Go to the Car show, but at the same time, wow, just incredible what played out yesterday. If you watch my channel, you'll see that I now am the proud owner of 2 Dodge Challengers and 2 Dodge Chargers. Wow, who would have ever imagined that? Yesterday morning, when I woke up, did I think that by Saturday evening, I would have a smoke show Challenger back in my garage? I mean, I'm telling you right now, I'd have been like, there's no way. With a good old F-250 out here, kind of like protecting my Dodge Charger plumb crazy. Tell you what, the kid last night coming back in, she's like, Dad, that Charger's noisy. That thing is loud. I'm like, really? She's like, yes. That exhaust is definitely different and louder. I'm like, yeah, but you just don't get the same noise inside. But she said I could hear you back. She was back behind other cars, and she could hear me up the road getting into it. I'm like, really? Wow. So here it is. The kid has back her smoke show. And for those watching my channel, it's just crazy how, if you're really watching it, you'll see how I took that Dodge Charger over to the exhaust place, Max Exhaust, on Friday afternoon. And I had the exhaust modded because I so wanted to get back this sound of this Dodge Challenger smoke show. I so badly wanted to give my kid that same type of exhaust note. And I left Friday evening just feeling like that car didn't resonate the same type of exhaust and fun. And here I am. So yesterday morning, I'm talking to the kid, and here's the thing. She heard the car in the garage. So she came home, and she even heard it on my video. And so she was kind of likes it, but at the same time, I could kind of sense that, it still just isn't what it was. So, I mean, yesterday morning, we're kind of talking about this, and she's like, why am I get the smoke show back? I'm like, well, what are you going to give up for that? She's like, I'll give up my Ford Mustang. I'm like, really? You'll give up your Ford Mustang for the smoke show? She's like, yes, I want it back. And for me, watch my, she was like, you know what? Just for the hell of it, I'll just go down there and see if maybe we can do a deal. I mean, really, sincerely, with really feeling there's just no way. There's just no way. If you watch my channel, I've been rejected many, many times at Dulles Dodge trying to buy a Ram TRX and just other things. They just doesn't play out. So, yeah, wow. Here's the smoke show back in the garage, and the kid got this car. We got a really good deal, and it's her first actually official car that she now will have in her name, and I'm co-signed, and she feels like she owns her own car now, which is really cool. And she really does love this car. And here's the thing. I don't think this car will be going anywhere anytime soon, because if I want to sell it, she'd have to agree to sign the piece of paper to sell it. So it's a whole different ballgame now in this. This will be the first time for my daughter that has this type of ownership. And sincerely, she would, if I could get rid of something, that gets rid of the Mustang. But here's the thing. The Mustang, that's just a whole different financial commitment, different ball game. I didn't want to get that involved. Okay, I saved that car for the dark horse. Save that car for the dark horse, if I even get the dark horse. I don't know. I mean, I'm back here with the Mustang GT that I've modded, and it's just such a fun, nice car. At the end of the day, I mean, if I'm just smart, but yeah, am I a smart guy? Let's not go down that path. It's just such a great car. But here's the thing: car show. We go up to the car show this morning, and I just got to think to myself, it's just incredible what's going on in the car market. It's just really, it really is crazy that we are at the point of the car market that totally has really turned. For the record, it really has turned. And yesterday was a very busy day at that dealership. But that was one of the first days they really had a really busy day. It really has been slow. And it is more challenging for everybody involved in these dealerships. And so, but what's really amazing is this product here, this Dodge Charger wide body, this Dodge Challenger wide body, they're done. You can no longer order these. July was the cutoff date for you to be able to order these cars. And even the point that Dodge, Leesburg Dodge, Dulles Dodge, they right now have like 3 more Challenger Scat Packs coming in. They're all narrow body. None of them are wide bodies. They actually ordered 3 wide bodies, And since they're just dealer inventory, the factory just this past week notified them they're not building those wide bodies for them. So it's now down to customer completions only. So the reason I'm talking about this morning is because you can see so many videos out there, so many people showing these dealerships with all these scat packs, narrow body, wide body. And the word in the street is nobody wants these things. And I think, oh, it's so misinformation, because the banks don't want these things. What's going on is the banks aren't approving these deals for these cars. So don't think people don't want these things. A lot of the banks aren't buying the deals. And sure, some dealers are still trying to get some money on them. But what's really amazing is, to give an example, there is a Frostbite Blue 2021, I think, or 2022 wide body Hellcat Challenger red eye in that showroom, and they want $89,900 for it. Wow. I mean, that it's like, and nobody's biting. And I'm thinking, what are people doing? These cars are done. You're not going to be able to get them. And so as time progresses, I mean, I think it's going to be incredible. 6 months, a year from now, I think it'll be incredible when I'll be having videos at these Dodge dealerships or even used car lots. These things are going to be gone. So you're going to go to your local Dodge dealership. There's not going to be brand new Challengers. Stop it. Keeper. That's why I'm going to keep him out here. He's the noisy one like me. But these things are no longer going to be sitting in showrooms as a new product. And so here's Kiefer, who just loves to beat up my other dog. No. Get a ball. Here's a ball. Come on. Get a ball over here. So what I'm trying to really resonate this morning through my YouTube channel is it's incredible how many people are sitting on the sidelines and not picking up these cars. Because 6 months to a year from now, I feel very confident that the sought-after vehicle here is going to start to get very expensive because they're no longer going to be available. And people are sitting it out. I don't know what you're sitting it out for, because they're going to start giving these things away. Wide bodies, narrow bodies, I could see that. Wide bodies, not so much. I don't think it's going to happen. Hey, Keeper. And so on the Hellcat side, the vehicle is going to be even more of a, they're not out there. Meaning, you're not going to see these Hellcats a dime a dozen sitting around where the dealership is going to have to give them away. And I think so many people think that that's what's going to play out. Is, eventually these things are going to go to rock bottom price. And with Keeper, you're just a nuisance. So we're going to get this dog in the office here because they're a nuisance. Go ahead. And so here you go. Come on. You're not going up there with them because I already know you're balking. Yeah, I know you're balking. Yeah, you got to get a little rough, don't I? So anyways, the dog's distracting me. My apologies. So once again, what's really incredible is there's a lot of Dodge new product out in the market. People aren't swooping them up. And I think down the road, a lot of people are like, wow, I made a huge mistake not taking advantage of picking up these cars because they're done. And that's what, and so my wife's not happy about what's happened here. So maybe watch my channel, think it's easy being me. It's not. And I'm just trying to explain to my wife, the amount of money I paid for this car, if I wanted to buy it brand new right now, I'm not embellishing on my YouTube channel, it would be close to like $22,000 to $24,000 more. This car, 2023 model, is close to 70 grand. Okay, I didn't pay anything close to that, being it's a used 2020 Dodge Challenger. And that's why my daughter got approved, because it's not a huge amount of money being financed. But I can promise you, this car here, even for me, if I wanted to sell it next year and people start to wake up what's going on, we could probably sell it and make 10 grand off this car. We maybe make even 20 grand off this car. I mean, my daughter's not going to do that. She's adamant, like, no way. I want this car. Same thing for these Hellcats. I just think that all of a sudden these are going to go from dealers or borderline in some ways giving them away to all of a sudden it's going to be like, they're not out there. If you really want one, you're going to have to find someone to sell it. And you're probably going to have to pay them a good amount of money to get the vehicle. And local dealer here got their first 170 Demon in. And what's really incredible, when I talk to these individuals, these dealers, and kind of get inside information, it's beyond unbelievable. We realize or not, the 170 Demon, it's talked about there in the internet channel, or I should say, the internet, the YouTubers. But here's the thing. People truly have paid $200,000 over sticker, $300,000 over sticker for these 170 Demons. It has happened in my own backyard in Coons, Tyson's, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. The Coons organization, they have sold. They got like allocation of like 9 Demons, I think. I think 3 or 4 of those brought over $300,000 over this. So you're talking a $400,000 car. Wow. The local dealer here, the owner's good friend, got the first 170 Demon. Okay, so he probably paid 50 grand over. That'd be my guess. So that's, and all reality is, if you paid 50 grand over for a 170 Demon right now, you actually got a deal. Doesn't that sound crazy? Because most dealers are getting $100,000, $200,000. Dark Cars of Silver Spring Dodge has a 170 Demon right now on their lot for $369,000. So if anybody's looking for a Demon right now, Dark Cars, Rockville, Maryland, there's a Demon 170 sitting there. Speculation is it'll sit there a long time, and some of you probably pay, $299 or $300 for it, maybe $320. I'd be willing to bet somebody does buy that. So just incredible what Dodge has created in this last run, 170 Demon. And once again, my selling dealer, it was the owner's son. The owner's son told me I had one, and what all played out of that is the owner's son was told by his father, I'm sure, not so much. My friend Bruce is going to get one, not the Iceman. He gets first choice. And then went into the bidding war, so they had allocation for 2. And the second guy, he brought like $100,000+ to the table to buy the car. I mean, I'm out of that ball game. I don't have that type of money. That's just too much money anyways. Whole point is, for Leesburg Dodge, they thought they were going to get 4 to 6 Demons. They only got 2. So, and what's so crazy is, you think about that car, that's the baddest ass production Mopar product to date, couple numbers, but yet this market now is very soft. This right now, if I want to sell these cars right now, it'd be the worst time to sell these cars, because these cars aren't getting the money that you would think they would, but it's too early in the game. I truly believe that it's about a year away that all of a sudden I get the phone call next spring, next summer, is, hey, Iceman, we'll buy your car because we get a guy who wants to pay a lot of money for it. And we'll give you a lot of money for it, and then the other guy give us some money to make it all work. I'll be amazed. That's where it's all going. I think next year, the Dodge dealerships, as they run out of the new inventory, which I think they'll probably will, late winter, early spring, and then it turns into they no longer have this product in their showroom. And what drives them to the showroom? The Dodge Hornet, I can't see it. So anyways, the kid is going to church with her new boyfriend this morning. So I don't know if she'll go to the car meet. And if she did, and do I go to the car meet? It's the up and down. Sometimes it's great to go. Sometimes I just have too many things going on. So let's see if I go to the car meet. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching my channel this Sunday morning. And hopefully this video helps you kind of, get information that maybe if you're sitting on the sidelines, you may want to rethink why you're sitting on the sidelines if you really want a Dodge Challenger. That's the way I would be looking at it, or Charger. So God bless. Have a great Sunday, and stay tuned for more adventures.